Florida. For all the jokes at the country, heck, that even we make about our state, it's no joking matter in the world of politics. Our 29 electoral votes are some of, if not the most important in nearly every election. And understanding why is no walk in the park. So let's take a closer look on this week's breakdown. Politicians typically identify these 13 states as the biggest battleground states come election time. But what makes Florida tops here are those 29 prized electoral votes. Since 1964, only one winning presidential candidate hasn't carried Florida, and that was in 1992 when Bill Clinton defeated incumbent President George H.W. Bush. This week, we're joined by Catherine DiPaolo, FIU professor of American politics. Catherine, we'll start off very broad. What makes Florida such a swing state?
Well, Florida is a microcosm of the United States. It's fascinating. If you look at the numbers demographically, you look at it by race, by ethnicity, by age even, we look like the rest of the country. So because of that particular closeness, everybody watches Florida. Never more closely than in 2000. So many South Floridians will remember those hanging chads that decided George W. Bush's victory in Florida by a mere 537 votes. It was the closest margin of victory in Florida's history, despite the 2016 election, which saw Trump carry Florida by only 1.2 percentage points and Obama by 0.9% in 2012. Because there's such a close margin of victory for either candidate, nobody knows going into an election if the Republican or the Democratic candidate is going to win. And the campaigns know that too. So they spend a lot of time down in Florida. So all of these rallies, these phone calls we get, the pieces of mail in our mailbox are actually significant because not every state is getting this much attention. Since Bill Clinton won in the 1992 election, the margin of victory for the winning presidential candidate has only been 2.5% in Florida, whereas nationally it's been more than 4%. So if history tells us anything, it means your vote will certainly count in the 2020 election, no matter what side of the proverbial fence you're on. Hey, I'm Dan Grossman, and thanks for being with us on this week's Breakdown. We'll see you next time.